welcome to Richmond TV's Community Focus. I'm your host, Jason Robbins. We have a great show lined up for you today. We have Joselyn Manska here to talk to us about all the different recreation programs that are going on. So, how you doing, Joselyn?
I'm doing really well. I'm enjoying the heat, just like everyone else is right now.
It's nice being under these hot lights, too.
Oh, yes. Yes. Yes, that is true.
Well, thank you for joining us today. So, with everything that's been going on with COVID, I know the Recreation Department has been trying really hard to find some new stuff and new ways to bring programs to people. One of those ways is the Story Walk. Could you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, the Story Walk is a thing that we can do outside. And what we have done is we have taken stories that kids have possibly read or hopefully will read now, and we've cut the pages out and we have put them on boards along 2 different places in 2 different parks here in Richmond. And what the goal is that you get to be outside and you can do a little bit of reading with it as you're there.
Okay, so they're just they're on the side of. Where can you find? Which parks can you find them in?
Well, we have they're at 2 different parks. They're at BB Street Memorial Park, and they're along the pool fence line. They're hanging on the side of the fence. And this week, or this month actually, we are using the book "If You Give a Pig a Pancake."
Okay.
So, and then the other one is at the Girk Street Park along the fence line, and this week that book is called "Over in the Meadow."
Okay, so you change them out every week then?
Actually, it's every month.
Every month?
Yes, every month. So we have not picked out August books yet, so it's going to be a surprise. We're going to probably release the book and titles at the end of July sometime.
Okay. All right. So you got another program coming up with the community garage sales and the Goodwill pickup?
Yes, we're very excited that we were still able to do the community garage sale this year. We were really concerned that we were going to have to cancel it, but we feel we have found a way to move forward with that program. We did have to change it up, but we have kept it on its traditional day, so it's still on July 25th. It's running from 8:30 to 1. And this year, instead of lining up along BB Street, we're going to actually line up along the Good Old Days field.
Okay.
And we're going to be using the parking spots as a natural social distance method of keeping everyone spaced out. This year it is a little different because of number 1, the location, and 2, you must pre-register this year. Normally that is something we will accept right up until the day, but because we have to actually assign people locations this year, that we're asking that everyone to register before that, and so you need to get that done. It's really easy to register. It's just a simple form that you have to fill out and a $10 fee per spot.
Okay. So then right after that, on that day, you have Goodwill pickup, correct?
We do, and that's the awesome thing about this garage sale is because we contact Goodwill and they're willing to bring a truck to town. So after you're done with the sale, or even if you just have things you want to donate, you can just go ahead and put it on the truck. The Goodwill will be there at 11:30 to about 3:30, so it butts right up to the end of the garage sale. So instead of having to take those on-sale items, you can go ahead and donate them to the Goodwill instead.
Now, if you're not selling anything in garage sale, you can still drop things off to the Goodwill, correct?
Oh, most definitely, yes. Everyone in town or around can donate to the Goodwill on that day. It's just an open, you take your stuff in. If possible, they would like it like boxed a little bit so that it's not just loose throwing around at the truck.
Right.
And they will give you a receipt.
Now, do you know of anything that they don't accept?
A lot of times they are not willing to accept a lot of the baby products that expire. So like car seats they don't tend to accept, and I believe sometimes strollers they don't accept also. So anything that expires for the children's wear or children's, I can't even think of a good word for it, children's stuff, then that can't go. But their clothes can, their toys can, children's toys and clothes, that's all still good. It's just some of the stuff that's made in plastic that over years degrades, so they ask for that, not to bring that.
All right, and then the other program that the Recreation has going on, and we recorded it for the first time in the studio today.
Yes.
Crafts to Go.
Yes.
So why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
Since it was not feasible this year to do the programs that we've traditionally done with Camp Richmond and just Art in the Park, and we just couldn't get those to work this year, we decided to come up with a way to do a program still, but not necessarily have to be there. So the program's called Crafts to Go, and every Friday the Parks and Rec will have craft kits available for you to pick up, and in the craft kit it will have almost everything you need. Every once in a while you have to add in like scissors or like a marker or something like that, but all the stuff is all in the craft so that you and your kids can just enjoy it.
Okay. So what are the so when you pick it up, so when you have the live stream on Thursday,
yes,
and so that item will be available for pickup on Friday?
That is correct. Okay. Yeah, we'd like to do it beforehand just to give everybody a sneak peek of what it's going to look like. And also it's kind of helps walk you through the directions. There are directions included, but sometimes it's easier to do something if you actually see how to do it.
Okay.
So we do provide that, and check it out. The videos can be kind of exciting sometimes. But it's a way definitely for people to see what we're doing, and we're hoping they'll come down and just pick it up. And pickup is so easy. All you have to do is we have a table set up right in the entryway of the Parks and Rec office, and so you just open the door for the building and you just reach in and grab it and you go. You don't even have to come in or talk to anybody if you don't want to. It's just a good setup.
How many crafts do you usually have available per week?
We have at least, we have a set number of 30. So I know that's the program is growing at this time. So I don't know if that's going to change or not, but we do have 30 crafts kits available.
Okay. Just to give us a little sneak peek, what's coming up over the next 2 to 3 weeks?
Well, this week as you said earlier, we filmed that video earlier, which was our yarn picture frames, and then next week we are going to do a personalized banner. So you'll get the supplies and you can do whatever you want with what we give you, or always add your own things. You know, you don't have to be limited to what we say or to give you. And then the following week we're going to be painting rocks.
Okay.
So you'll be getting paint and rocks, and it should be a good time.
I'm excited. I can't wait for it. So is there anything else that you'd like to add?
No, other than, us in the Parks and Rec office, we're just sad to see that we're not seeing everybody this summer, and we're hoping that we're giving something that people can enjoy.
Okay, very much so. All right, thank you very much, Joselyn, for joining me today.
You're welcome. It was good to be here.
Thank you. For any information on Parks and Recreation, any of the services that they're providing, you can go to their Facebook page. Just search Richmond Parks and Recreation on Facebook. We'll also have a link in the description below if you're watching this on YouTube. You'll get all the information on Goodwill Pickup, on Community Garage Sales, Story Walk, and any other future programs that they have. That's also where you can check out the live stream of Crafts to Go. I highly recommend that you check that out, and especially if you're picking one up, it'll give you a good tutorial on how to work everything. You can view this and any other program on Richmond TV Channel 6. Also on YouTube, just search Richmond TV 12, and then hit subscribe, and also click the bell button to be notified of our recent videos. Thanks for joining us. Have a great day.